My name's Tony Jones. I look after the Hovis Procurement Team. I've just moved back from Sydney to the UK, and I think today's session has been really good so far. I'm looking forward to hearing David Noble speak later on today. My big idea, I think, I don't really have a big new idea, so maybe I'm a bit of a fraud at today's session. It's more of an old idea, and that is really that procurement should just deliver what the business wants. And fundamentally, that can be different between industries, can be very different between businesses. So working in private equity is very different to working in a public company, which I'm sure is very different to working in the government sector. And we've talked long and hard about disruption and what that means as if it's something new, whereas in reality, disruption's been in this world ever since the world formed. What we have now is much rapid pace, much quicker, and then social media, that means it's known about as soon as it happens. And therefore, how we use that is where we need to focus. I think the other thing I was reading on Procurious, actually I think one of the millennials posted something that said, 10 years ago, procurement was purchasing. And I went, oh yeah. And I went, well, hang on a minute, 15 years ago, I would have said that. And actually back then, people were doing category management. They had SRM programs looking at innovation. We were running a corporate social responsibility agenda, auditing suppliers around social issues or around environmental issues. So I think the fact that that's still not recognized and we're still talking about those same things really means that we've talked about it but haven't really done it. And therefore, for me, the idea is really about how do we stop talking about having a seat at the right table and just actually deliver what the business wants. And I think that's the most important bit that procurement can do. It can use new technology to leverage how we do that quicker. Because the risk is that previously those companies who were doing it 15 years ago may have been those that had lots of money. However, technology now levels that playing field. There is no competitive advantage in that. So really a good procurement team today is all about being fast, it's all about being agile, and it's all about delivering what the business wants. So I think I'd rather focus our time as an industry and a function on not talking about where we need to be, but actually using that airtime to attract good talent into the business. So I'd rather spend my time talking to a bright graduate or a bright school leaver, a sharp salesman or a creative engineer, and tell them a story about how good procurement is and how it's allowed me to travel the world and be back, to drink beers on Copacabana Beach, to walk in the Amazon, to see the different landscapes this world has, to see the highs and lows of Africa, to meet people who are driven to make a difference in different continents, and have a great network of colleagues who actually are friends as well across the group. So talent, I guess, come and join procurement. It's a great life. It's a great opportunity, and fundamentally you can make a difference to the business. And I think that's where we should be focusing our attention.